My SBU Tutors is an application for mobile devices that allows students to virtually connect with tutors. There is also the option to meet in person if desired. Today, you will mostly hear from the technology coordinator, who will go through all the ins and outs of this application. She will be followed by the outreach coordinator, who will discuss the creation of partnerships with other players, and then the operational coordinator, who will handle all other aspects, including the finances and payments, as well as background checks.
Hi, my name is Eunice Calabio, and as the technology coordinator of our business, I'm going to discuss my roles and responsibilities. My main roles are first, development and managing tutoring application. Second, managing the revenue stream. How will the application make money? Third is managing social media marketing and communication channels. So my main responsibility is managing our app, which is called my SBU tutoring application, and I'm going to discuss the app in detail on the following slides. My SBU Tutors is a downloadable tutoring application that is compatible with Apple and Android devices. And there are no costs involved when students download the app, and to put it in simple terms, the application is free. The target users are both SBU students and student tutors and professors, and they will be able to register on the app using their Stony Brook ID. And just to show you how the format will look like in an iPhone device, you can see it in the slide here. The app is a real-time application that allows students to chat and interact with live tutors. And there are different chat modes to choose from, which are traditional text chat, audio chat, and video chat. And the mode will be decided upon the student. In addition, the app has a live session feature that makes it easy to send pictures, documents, and files, and allowing students to receive feedback immediately. Furthermore, tutors will be placed in different categories, which are math, writing, science, etc., so that students could easily choose a category they need help with. The tutors will be both SBU certified student tutors and subject experts. Another feature is a virtual two-way screen sharing whiteboard wherein students can write, scribble, and write down words or equations. Now, whatever the student writes could be seen by the tutor and vice versa. And as you can see in the slide here, this is the sample desktop format. This is what the virtual whiteboard will look like. Again, where students could write formulas, draw shapes, and type words, and etc. Students will also be able to read and review profiles as well as rate tutors. And students can also request a virtual appointment ahead of time, even a week before or 3 days before the meeting, or just access the app and meet with the next possible available tutor in a subject category that they select online. And the tutors also have a flexible work and meeting schedule. Some tutors could choose for a typical 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. availability, and some could choose other options such as 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. All times are flexible and vary between tutors. The app will be available 24/7 and could be accessed anywhere. And the tutors have the option of choosing the time that they work, since they will receive notifications from students who are requesting for their help at any time of the day. They could either accept or ignore these requests. And all the sessions will be recorded for quality and security control. My SBU has 3 methods of payment, which will be made electronically using either a debit card or credit card or Wolfie Wallet. Since the app will both be available on Apple and Android devices and require the following variables such as email login, creation of personal profiles, and rating systems availability, the estimated cost will be around $44,800. And since there are 3 stages to most software development processes that involves design, coding, and quality assurance, The timeline to build an app will fall between 4 to 6 months, and the first version will be to build for an iPhone device that will approximately take 70 to 140 hours or around 5 months. Okay, so how will the application make money? Or what is going to be the monetization strategy? And I'm going to discuss that on the following slide. The monetization strategy will be that the users can access and use the application for free, but will include in-app advertising. And this model aims to acquire a large user base and at the same time gather general information such as demographics on the users engaging with the app. Therefore, with this information, targeted and local advertising will be offered to advertisers. The application will also have a tab dedicated to a sponsored list and feature products and services that students could click and access. There will also be a sponsored ad on the homepage of the application. Thus, local restaurants and businesses are welcome to market their products and services. However, there will be no pop-up ads displayed in the application due to the high annoyance it could bring to both students and tutors, as well as no ads when the virtual tutoring is taking place. Lastly, there will be a 15% commission or 15% of each student's payment to tutors or transaction will go towards the application to cover maintenance and other fees. Our business plan includes 3 forms of advertising, which are traditional advertising, digital advertising, and social media advertising that will be discussed in the following slide. There are several channels that must be leveraged in order to get Stony Brook students to use the application. The first step is getting a press release from the university's president, which will be a top priority. In addition, the team will also collaborate with SB Statesman to write an article regarding the app. We are also thinking of hiring app and brand ambassadors throughout the campus. And we also will communicate with department advisors so that they can mass email students to let them know that the app exists. Lastly, we will create company websites on both Facebook and Twitter that pertain to different objectives. And the company will be paying to advertise on Facebook. Since Facebook provides specific and filtered targeting or demographic targeting, we can target ads based on the school or university people go to. In our case, we will target Stony Brook University students. On the other hand, the Twitter page will act more as a quick customer service tool. It will be a method for the users to interact with the company and serve as a way for them to express any opinion or complaint or ask questions. This will show our users that we value their opinions and would like to keep and maintain interaction and engagement. Twitter will also help the company monitor conversations about the application and company. The company will have an outreach portion that allows them to create partners in order to have additional resources and have income flowing in. The outreach portion will include professors, libraries, and other higher education institutions. Ultimately, there will be no cost to this aspect of the business as everything will be coming in based on donations as well as exchange of services. And Natasha will discuss more of this on the following slide.
With regards to the professors, the company will take partnership with a certain number of professors to create a test bank and their own library. They will utilize old tests which will be uploaded to the site and could be used by the tutors to give questions to the students coming to them for assistance. To be clear, the test banks will only be available to the tutors. In addition, we will be looking to the professors to donate used or older versions of the textbooks that they no longer have need for. The second part of the outreach portion will include libraries. The partners will reach out to their local libraries to receive textbooks that they are willing to donate. Tutors can use these textbooks when conducting sessions, both online and in person if they choose to meet up with the students. They can use the textbooks to go over chapter questions as well as any additional material with those students. In exchange, the company will do spontaneous advertisements for the local libraries when they have certain events that they are looking to promote. The final portion of the outreach program will include other higher education institutions. My SBU tutors will be available to other students from other universities and colleges for a small fee. While Stony Brook students are paying for the tutoring services, they do not have to pay to download the app. The students that will be using it from other institutions will have to pay a fee to download the app. This is something that would have to be approved by the administration of other schools, and in return, they would receive a percentage of the cost that the company would be collecting both from the download and from the services. Therefore, the company itself will not be losing any of their own money, but they will be splitting the profits with the institution. The incentive for the other schools is that the more their students use the application and the services, the more the institution is able to get back.
To arrange and match students' schedule. Both tutors and students need to submit their schedule and choose the time they are willing to have the class. After the student submit the schedule, choose the course they need to improve. The system would recommend the proper tutor to students, and students can choose the tutor they want. Also, tutor can choose whether to help the students or not, depending on their evaluation. To ensure the effect of the tutor class, the tutor will be limited to teach only one course each semester and no more than 8 classes, which is equal to 12 hours each week, when the student will be limited to apply for no more than 3 tutors each semester and 6 classes, equal to 9 hours each week. When both a tutor and student make an agreement, they will choose their tutor class time and the schedule will be updated. What's more, there will be another way to arrange time and choose tutor for those people whose schedule is complex and irregular. When they log in the app, they will just need to choose Submit Schedule or Arrange Myself. When they choose the second one, the tutors who choose specific time, which means time can be adjusted to students, will be recommended, and if they can make an agreement, the schedule they discussed will be updated. As for evaluation part, in order to manage the class effectiveness and make sure that both tutors and students can get results from tutor class, evaluation survey will be made after the end of the class. The evaluation should be divided into 2 parts. The one is for tutors graded by students, and the other one is for students. Each of the evaluation includes no more than 5 questions. The tutors will be graded if their class are interesting or boring, the exercises they take are useful or useless, the effectiveness rate, and so on. Tutors will be graded according to the evaluation. For example, tutors who can get full marks for all questions from 5 different students will be marked excellent on their introduction page, and a gold medal will be given for those tutors who can get full marks from more than 20 different students. Of course, this is just an example. Besides this, students will be evaluated if they study hard and follow tutors' exercise. To prevent malicious bad evaluation, those students and tutors who always give others bad evaluation will be banned, and all the bad evaluation they have already given will be cancelled. At the same time, if students can make great progress after tutor class, reward will be given to tutor and students, such as a tutor can get a reward which is equal to a full mark, and students will have a discount for next course. Also, this discount can be given to his friends or anyone he wants. Security question. Our app is focusing on provide a platform for students who need tutors, and the security issues should be prevented. An agreement needs to be signed before students and tutors start their class. There is an important thing should be mentioned that if students and tutors decide to have their class face-to-face instead of online, the place should be limited in campus. Non-private place can be allowed to make a class appointment.
We hope you enjoyed our presentation.